Peace, quick little think fast. Remember, it's not about just about knowing, or just about the knowledge of something, but it's using that knowledge. If I know a stove get hot, that's cool, but I gotta use that knowledge and that wisdom to not keep putting my hand on that hot ass stove. You know what I'm saying? So knowing is just part of the situation. So on our spiritual growth, as we get to places of knowing, of course, that's always a better place than being completely ignorant, but also realizing that just because we know certain things still doesn't, take away the room for growth. It's like, all right, you know it, now apply what we know. Matter of fact, shout out to A.A. Rashid. I remember him saying something about, like, with the Sephiroth of Da'at, being knowledge, but he's like, it's deeper than, again, just the knowledge in so many words, the same thing I'm saying, like, of course it, again, knowledge is something that's very beneficial, but, and it could be beneficial or unbeneficial. It depends on what perspective you're looking at it from, If you're looking at it from the perspective of the ego, knowledge is unbeneficial because it don't allow for you to half-ass and, stay in that lower vibratory state, you know what I'm saying? So, knowledge could be unbeneficial to the egoic mind in essence, beneficial to the soul, however. But just, to the fact of, again, you could know the grass is green on the other side, but it's having the wisdom, to act upon that knowledge, having again the intelligence, basically like the intellect connected with the a mixture of intelligence is a mixture of intuition with intellect, in which there's some word, I don't know if it's turned into Latin or whatever, where you get like, intelligence is intellect, and then the gents part is something, again, meaning intuition in so many words, but I forgot the actual name for it. But again, that intelligence, that wisdom comes from acting upon that knowledge and not just knowing. I could know it's gonna rain tomorrow, but my dumb ass go outside without an umbrella. What good is me knowing that it was gonna rain tomorrow? So just applying again. If we are dealing with certain information, we're trying to know certain information, then all right, how does that apply to my now, and can I use that to better myself, because there's some things, some information that we end up, researching to know things about that doesn't necessarily serve a purpose, in our spiritual growth. Now I put an asterisk by that and say, everything, even no action is action, and even things that may not necessarily quote unquote serve a purpose, you know what I'm saying? On a bigger scale of things, but again, it's applying that knowledge is where the wisdom comes in, applying the knowledge that we, accumulate over time through experiences, accumulate over time. Basically that wisdom, but that's basically it. I just felt like that was a vibe to share right now. Let go of grudges, make sure we open up that heart chakra, balancing all chakras, definitely making sure we're not closing down that heart chakra and being in the illusion that you separate from anything that you see externally, Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past.